Hi, Amy Smith here with Usborne Books and More, and I'm very excited to share with you our Lift the Flap books, which are our most popular books from Usborne. And there are a lot to choose from, so I wanted to clarify some of your questions you may have. The Lift the Flaps go from older elementary, maybe 6 or 7 years old, for reading independently, to preschool, which is 4 years old, and younger age, which is about 2 and 3 years old. The 2 and 3 years old start with Peek Inside, then Look Inside, and then we have See Inside. Now there are other books that I've also categorized into those age groups for you, but I'm going to start with the See Inside. This is How Things Work, which is an incredibly fun title, and the books just go through that particular subject in bite-sized chunks. A child can lift the flaps and begin learning about how pulleys work, simple machines, movers and shakers. This book is so fun, but really any subject that you choose, whichever See Inside you choose, your child is going to be reading independently or with you the bite-sized chunks of information. And just the work of lifting this flap helps the child retain the information better. I'll show you a couple more that we have here. See Inside Exploration and Discovery is a brand new title, and the child is discovering different time periods, both scientific and social studies, exploration, and the child is lifting the flap. I'm going to show you more. See Inside Weather and Climate. Lots and lots of science learning there. See Inside the Universe, same thing. You're learning about how the universe works, different atoms and molecules. See Inside Your Body, which is one of the most popular books that Usborne provides because it is so informative for children and they love learning about their own bodies. And lastly, I have just See Inside Trains here, which my son adores. And this one shares about different steam engines, electrical and diesel engines. So a lot to learn. As you can see, there's a lot more text, so you can read it with your child. My son is 4.5, and he reads this with me and on his own, but not quite independently. I'll move on to the Lift the Flap question and answers. Now there are others in this series. I only have the dinosaurs ones. There's a general knowledge, and animals. There's I think 6 in total. But here it answers the questions of who, what, where, when, of a different subject. Here's the dinosaurs. So which dinosaurs had feathers? Which dinosaurs were awake at night, nocturnal? So again, a little bit bigger text here, but it's also for older readers. A couple titles that don't have a specific See Inside, Look Inside, Peek Inside are the Lift the Flap Picture Atlas, which I highly recommend. It goes through every continent, Asia, Oceania, which I learned stuff about Antarctica, things that I hadn't really thought about since grade school. So much learning and just vibrant images. You're lifting the flap and learning about these different cultures and food, North America there. So I love this picture atlas. Another Lift the Flap that Usborne has is times tables, which I think every child should also have. And here your child is lifting the flap and learning about 6 times 6 times 6, 7 times, tables, 8, 9, goes up to 12, maybe even farther here. Yep, 12. So those are some other ones. So this is the questions and answers. They just came out with the first questions and answers, which is going into your younger grades, the preschool grades, which pairs along with the Look Inside. The first questions and answers is about how seeds and plants and flowers grow. I adore this book and I think it's great for the summertime, or here it shows the seasons. And there's less text, but still a lot to learn for any young child. So I'll show you some of the Look Inside books. Look Inside Our World, Look Inside Mummies and Pyramids, and a lot of learning about the Egyptian, ancient Egyptian cultures. Look Inside the Airport, which is a great preface to any airplane ride. Look Inside Space. We have any and all space books over here because we love the moon and the universe and all the planets, International Space Station. And the child here is still lifting the flaps, but there's less text. A little bit easier to grasp. Some are more cartoonish characters, maybe you could say, but still really great images. Here we have the Look Inside Your Body, which is different from the See Inside Your Body. But I love them both. When we received the Look Inside Your Body, I was incredibly impressed because a lot of these Lift the Flaps have double flaps. So inside the heart, you're really getting into the details of circulation, your brain, and here it has the senses. Very, very exciting book. So I'd recommend both of these books. Maybe the Look Inside Your Body for a younger child, and finally Look Inside Sports if your child wants to learn about all the different sports. And we learned about some sports we didn't even know about, which is really fun and exciting for young learners. So those are preschool books, the Look Insides. And then the Peek Inside is for the youngest of children. My daughter's 2.5 and she reads these Peek Insides. And they are nonfiction texts. This one is about the farm. But there's a lot less writing. And it's just so fun for a child to lift these very durable flaps and read about the farm, animal homes, different habitats for animals. The garden, nighttime, and the zoo, which we love the zoo. We just brought this out after our trip to the zoo. So fun to have books that correlate with your real life, your home events. The last one are these 4 books, Lift the Flaps, that are for preschoolers. They have Opposites, which just came out mid-season, Colors, and the child can look through and explore their colors, a white fish, yellow fish, all the different colors, a blue car, a black car. We love this book. It's really teaching my daughter her colors, but she doesn't know them yet, but that's okay. She's learning. Opposites, Colors, the Word Book, introducing child to simple texts, Bus, and lastly, Shapes, which we love around here. Triangle, sailboat, beach ball that the bear throws. So a lot of different choices, and I wanted to clarify what the different Lift the Flaps are about. So I hope you enjoyed looking at all these books, and happy reading.